LOCASH, and you don't have to take my word for it. It just hit #1 on Billboard's country airplay chart. The song is featured on their upcoming album, Bet the Farm. I hope they did, because they're going to make a killing on this one. Preston, Brust, and Chris Lucas join us now. Gentlemen, so glad to have you here.
Good to see you guys.
Morning.
Yeah.
So, Bet the Farm, does that summarize what this moment feels like for y'all?
Pretty much, yeah. That's what we came up with the title of it. I mean, it's what we do. I mean, we've been on major labels. We started our own label, so it's basically everything that we've done and made. Do we want to put it back on the plate? You know, we got to ask our families too.
Yep.
Do we want to put it back on the plate, bet the farm, and go with our own label? And we did, and here we are.
And so, Chris, why did you guys go, or Preston, why did you guys create your own label?
You know, we had been on a lot of different labels in our career, and we've always been the guys that want to have our hands on the reins and be in the mix of the decisions, the creative process, the releases. And so we said, you know what? It's time to just do it ourselves. And so we walked from a major label. They gave us the reins to go and do what we wanted to do. And man, it feels so right to be kind of sitting in the chairs together as the CEOs of this label now and be calling the shots. Because if it works, it's on us, and if it doesn't work, it's on us, and we like that pressure.
Were you nervous about walking away? I mean, with the established label comes security.
Yes, that is true. I would say we were a little nervous, but the team we got to pick a team ourselves, and being in the industry almost 20 years, you know, we know where and who to go after, and we did. Picked a great team, partnered with Skip Bishop and Butch Wall, who ran plenty of labels for pop and
right here in New York.
And I think it was a win-win. We trusted ourselves, we trusted them, and knew we can do this. And thank God for our old label was BMG. We use them as distribution now, but they helped us kind of guide us to.
That's right.
John Lobo over there kind of just said, hey guys, I think you should do this too, and I'm going to help you. So that helped a lot too.
Yeah.
Chris, talk to me about this Isn't She Lovely remake of Stevie Wonder's Isn't She Country is your version of it. Whose idea was that?
That was
we were sitting around. We were sitting around the back lounge of the bus, having some sweet tea, and
sweet tea with anything in it.
That's right. After a show,
honey bourbon maybe.
And one of our songwriter buddies was sitting back there, Rob Pennington, and he was like, "Man, I got this idea. I don't know if you guys will like it." And he's like, "Isn't she country?" And we're like, "Wait a minute, that's awesome."
It's my favorite Stevie song.
It's
It
so
was my
good.
favorite one, and he wrote it about his daughter. So I was just like,
We thought we'd never get
I don't know if
Steve's
we
approval.
could do this.
Okay,
Yeah,
so-
so how'd that go?
Yeah, you know, we sent the song in, and we were like,
It took a couple months.
Is this ever really going to happen? And then all of a sudden, we got an email, and it said Stevie Wonder's camp is interested in this. And I was like, uh-oh, they're going to shut it down.
Yeah.
And they were like, they love it, and they want you guys to put it on the album. And so they embraced it, and we
We're still
worked out a deal.
trying to do another deluxe album with Stevie on it.
All right, Steve.
Put that into the world.
We're
I love
trying to
that.
get that done.
If you're listening, let's go.
Let's do it. We only have a couple seconds left, but when you wrote Hometown Home, did you know this was going to be a hit? I mean, when you hear it, it sounds like you're listening to it on the radio already.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
We held this one. We wrote it during COVID over Zoom, and when it was done, I told Preston, and he told me. I was like, dude, this has got to be our first single on our own label.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
good.
Writing is what makes it work. We're a divided household in my household. I love country music. I grew up with it. My wife's not a country music fan, but I will use some of my marital capital to slap her hand away from the
I like
Spotify
That boy.
playlist. Hometown Home will be playing tonight.
Pick your fights, and that's a fight.
That's
Bring
Yeah.
it to a
Yeah.
show sometime. We'll take care of you guys.
All right, I appreciate that. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Preston Brust and Chris Lucas, thank you both. LOCASH's new album, Bet the Farm, drops Friday, April 18th. Check it out.